Right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Stick, 1985. This is one of the only movies that both Adrian mentioned and also Karate Man recommended. I think the other one was Nemesis. Anyway, Stick is a 1985. It kind of surprised me because both the Australian mates like this movie. I disliked it. I don't. Maybe it's in us. Maybe it's tailored to the Australian audience. I don't know. Stick is a 1985 U.S. crime film based on Elmore Leonard's 1983 novel, starring and directed by Burt Reynolds. Oh, I forgot to give him the direction credit. It's got Candice Bergman, who's in Gandhi. It's got Charles Durning. Plays a drug dealer. The chubby, hirsute eyebrows drug dealer. Anyway, Ernest Stickley, Burt Reynolds, a former car thief, has just been released from prison after serving 7 years for armed robbery. He meets up with an old friend, Rainey, Jose Perez, who talks Stick into accompanying him for a quick stop near the Florida Everglades before they go to his home. I think it takes place in Miami, but it keeps going back and forth between the Everglades and Miami. The quick stop turns out to be an illegal drug deal set up by Rainey's dealer, Chucky, played by Charles Durning, that goes sour. Chucky's albino henchman, Moke Dar Robinson, kills Rainey, but Stick gets away. Stick must now hide out for a while to elude the killers, who must eliminate him as a witness. He creates one of the best explosions that I've ever seen. And then later on, he blows up a scorpion tank, and the scorpions land on the bad guy. That was another reason to watch. Those are the only two reasons to watch this movie. The explosion at the beginning and then the scorpion attack at the end. While lying low, Stick finds himself in the right place at the right time when he helps a wealthy eccentric named Barry, George Seagal. This guy is goofy. He helps Barry, George Seagal, get into his locked car, hired as a driver. He's a chauffeur. He now has a comfortable home with a stable job, and he tries to make up for lost time with Katie, his teenage daughter. He also finds a new flame in Kyle, Candice Bergen. I don't know why he's attracted to Candice Bergen. She's got a red face, and her 80s clothes are kind of baggy. Anyways, a financial consultant who acts as a business advisor for Barry, that's Kyle, Candice Bergen, she must decide if a relationship with Stick is worth it. I think that's the whole point of the ending rolling credits song. The ending really disappointed me. Anyways, Stick confronts Chucky to demand the money owed to his murdered friend, wanting to use the money to start a new life. Chucky refuses, and after being pressured by his voodoo-obsessed cartel boss, Nestor Castulo Guerra, to eliminate the ex-con, Chucky sends Moke and some other hitman after Stick. Nestor has Stick's daughter kidnapped to force him out of hiding. I thought that was at the end. Nestor Fed up with Chucky's bumbling, hires Moke to kill him. Stick confronts the two on the balcony of Chucky's high-rise apartment before Moke can shoot Chucky. And Moke taunts Stick to try and get to him before he can pull a handgun from his belt. Chucky surprises Moke, pushing the men over the balcony railing. Chucky falls to his death, but Moke manages to grab onto a lower beam. Moke asks for help, but Stick mocks as Moke falls to his death, shooting his gun at Stick on the way down. Yeah, Burt Reynolds tells him, maybe you'll land in the water. He didn't, though. He went splat. Stick goes to Nestor's home and methodically eliminates all of Nestor's henchmen before confronting Nestor himself after after Stick shoots up the bar around him, a terrified Nestor gives up and agrees to leave Stick and his daughter alone in exchange for his own life. Bummer ending. Okay, the original novel Stick was published in 1983. Although the character of Stick had appeared in Leonard's Swag, the book sold well, and along with the publication of La Brava, and helped revive interest in Leonard's career, particularly when it was announced Burt Reynolds would make a film of it. Reviewing the book, the New York Times wrote, when Mr. Leonard is observing, satirizing, plotting, working up suspense, thickening the air with menace, discharging it, and lightning flashes of violence, exposing the black holes behind the parts people play. When he tends to business, that is, he gives us a much serious fun per word as anyone around. Leonard expressed interest in writing more books with the character of Stick because he's so unpredictable that I could probably get a lot more mileage out of him. I wanted to make that movie as soon as I read the book, said Reynolds. I respected Leonard's work. I felt I knew that Florida way of life, having been raised in the state, and I was that guy. Leonard was paid $350,000 to write the screenplay. I was not impressed with this movie. I'm not interested in the book. Filming took place in Florida in October 1983. George Seagal said he liked working on the film. If you ever asked me if I'd ever be in a Burt Reynolds movie, I would have said, there's no way, no chance. I don't know how that happened. Oh, I think I saw a touch of class and wanted me. I think he saw a touch of class and he wanted me. Whatever it was, I had a great time down in Florida. He was a wonderful director. He made it so nice for the actors. It's so nice to have an actor or an ex-actor directing you because they get it, you know. Famed stuntman Dar Robinson, who played Moke, the albino hitman, filmed his death scene by free-falling from the side of a building while firing a gun. Robinson used his own invention, a decelerator, so cameras could film from above without a visible airbag below. A scattering crowd of people below can be seen in the shot. A bracing device slowed his descent as he fell backwards towards the ground. This was Robinson's only true acting credit before he died in an on-set motorcycle accident during the making of $1 Million Mystery in 1986. Reynolds recalled, I turned in my cut of the picture and I truly thought I had made a good film. Word got back to me quickly that the people in Black Tower, Universal's head office, wanted a few changes. He later reflected. It was one of those unusual Universal studio stories. The director goes and makes a movie and thinks it's wonderful. I went tripping down to Florida to relax, and I get a call from MCA President Sid Sheinberg saying he hated the movie. I said, so what? I'm sorry you don't feel good about it, but I tried. He said, you don't understand. We're going to recut it, rescore it, and reshoot it. And they did. The studio pulled the movie from its release schedule and they asked Reynolds to reshoot the second half of the film. New writer was brought in along with the subplot involving his character reuniting with his daughter post-prison. Reynolds says his agent advised him to go along with the changes. I gave up on the film. I didn't fight them. I let them get the best of me. Leonard saw the film the day he was interviewed for a Newsweek cover and told them he hated it. Oh, okay. So maybe the writer isn't as bad as I thought. It was. We can blame it on the studio executives. All right. So after his comment, every critic attacked the film, and he wouldn't talk to me when I reshot the film. I was just going through the motions. I'm not proud of what I did, but I take responsibility for my actions. All I can say, and this is not in a way of defense, is if you like the first part of Stick, that's what I was trying to achieve throughout. I did not like the first part of Stick. I liked the explosion. And that's it. I didn't say anything at the time, he later added. I decided to keep my mouth shut and swallow hard, but it was devastating. I didn't want to direct for another 4 years. Stick received negative reviews from critics, despite opening at #1 in its first weekend. The film was a box office flop, grossing just $8.5 million when compared to its $22 million budget. All right. What does the movie poster say? The only thing he couldn't do was stick to the rules. There's the movie poster. All right. The movie's too long. There's the action scenes are few and far between. There's cool, couple cool scenes with an explosion and the and a scorpion tank. That's about it. Oh, yeah, I don't understand why you and Adrian like this movie, but I just liked it. Maybe you can tell me why you liked it. What did you like about it? I like the scorpion tank exploding and then all the scorpions fall. It just happened to fall on that guy's face. I like the big explosion in the beginning. Yeah, like I said, the action sequences are few and far between. I couldn't get into the relationship between Burt Reynolds and Candice Bergman. Candice Bergman is very unattractive to me. I don't even know why she's a Hollywood star from the 80s, but she was in Gandhi, which was a big film. Oh, okay. So you like the Miami scene. You like the music. I didn't care for the music. I didn't care for the ending either. I didn't like much much about this movie, but thanks for recommending it. After Adrian had already mentioned it. I had it on my list for a long time. That's why it's on the top. And I just worked 13 hours. I'm dead tired. I didn't do any grocery shopping or get any gas. Just went straight home so that I could catch up on some sleep. Get this movie review in. Karate Man's in the chat room, in case you're wondering who I'm talking to. MP5 submachine gun. I'm looking at the movie poster and I don't see it. Must be a different movie poster that you're looking at. It just shows. Well, it's got like 4 scenes on it. It's got Charles Durning and that annoying rich guy. Not very believable. And then it's got Candice Bergen and Burt Reynolds smoking a cigarette. All right. So the top of the poster says, the only thing you couldn't do was stick to the rules. In the middle of the poster says, the mob took the money. I can't even read this. It's so blurry. Okay. Oh, it's on Google Images. Okay. Oh, I see it now. This is this looks like the DVD cover, not the movie poster. But I could be wrong. Anyways, Miami Vice vibe. Maybe that's why Adrian likes it. It's kind of like Burt Reynolds doing Miami Vice, but I couldn't understand why he was kissing his daughter on the lips. That was kind of creepy. But okay, the family that plays together stays together. Anyways, what did I just do? All right. Well, nice chatting with you, Karate Man. Thanks for bringing the recommendations. Keep them coming. Occasionally, I'm in dislike recommendations, but 90% of the time, I'm going to like them. So keep them coming. Laters.